Excellent. We have returned. We have returned and we are very quiet. How about now? Good. Alright. So we're still a little quiet, but that's okay. Welcome back, everyone. It is Thursday, and Thursday is DDO Day. So what are we catching up with? Well, last Thursday, what we did is we ran a little long because we were very close to getting to level 20. So we did push a little long to get to level 20, so we're in epics now. And we have not figured out our build. We haven't done anything with gear, I don't think. No, we did swap like one item for our epic voice, but everything else is still baseline levels. And yeah, that would wait, Radiance lore. I should have basically given up on Radiance at this point. We're just all lightning now. Lightning, 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 lightning and cold, lightning, force, chaos. We still have Wild Strike in here. And we still have Greater Color Spray. So, yeah, it's as usual. The transition to epic levels is a little tricky because, well, when you transition to epic levels, suddenly all your keybinds change. So we've got that going for us, which is, as I said, a little tricky, but we will make do. So we're going to take a quick look at our bank to just see what we can see about potential other gear swaps that we have on us. And then we're going to see about making some progress in epics. How exactly is that going to go? I don't know, but we will figure it out as we go. There should be plenty of things to do, and of course we get to figure out if there's going to be lots of lag tonight. We got lucky last time in that we had one block of like 20 minutes or so where we had multiple lag spikes, but outside of that, we didn't have almost any. Ooh, an Epic Scepter of Magnetism. Yes, definitely. But we will take the ring even though we can't use it yet. Glaciation? Sure. Not combustion. We will take the aquatics. We're not going to take that because it requires breaking our set. What is our cloak right now? We have lightning on our cloak, yes? Yes. So we're going to keep that. I wonder if I should make a, do an upgrade. Upgrade these two. What actually, let me look that up on the wiki. Like, what is Epic Golden Greaves? I haven't even considered farming a second set to upgrade a set. Let's see. So they currently have speed 21. They got anti-disease, anti-poison, and the damage reduction. Yeah, the epic version only gets an upgrade to be 30 speed, of course. Proof against disease and poison go from 5 to 8, which is not really meaningful. The damage reduction stays the same. And they get 2 augment slots. Instead of the one colorless, it gets a yellow and a green. So the only real reason to upgrade them would be that the set bonuses double. It goes from 2-10-10 to 4-20-20. So, I mean, it'd be nice if I thought I would actually use them, but for most things, the Epic Croc Boots are just going to be better overall. They have freedom of movement on them, they've got some absorb on them, they have constitution for when I swap my belt out for the extra charisma belt, which is this one, which we will grab out of the bank. But yeah, if I wanted to optimize this, we would definitely get this to be the epic version of the set bonus instead. But we did grab caster sticks. So right now, we have full radiance here. And we really don't care that much about radiance right now. So we also don't really care about cold either, is the thing. So because the only thing we have that's doing cold is Thunder Snow. So I think we will keep our Resplendent Fury in our offhand. but we're going to switch out our main hand for the magnetism. Which, what will that do to our magnetism? Well, our chaos is at 412, and our electric is at 470. So this takes us to... Okay, so we lose 18 chaos, and we gain like 70 electric. So absolutely worth it. Huge upgrade, no notes. We do need to change our hotkey here. That'll do nicely. We still don't have good gloves. I would need to grab gloves from another mule, so we're not going to swap them though. Not right now. We can figure that out offline or at some other time. But yeah, I think that's the only swap we're going to do right now. We've got the ring and belt swap for 21. We already swapped our epic voice out, which has got mostly from augments. We get the defense and resistance and search and stuff. And so yeah, so we are good to go. And we're going to sell stuff, and then we're going to check what groups are available. Sell. Just emptying out some bag space, and then we can move on. Yeah, bark skin, lesser restoration, Owl's wisdom, magic missiles. All right, 26 slots open. All right, what are people running? We've got Orchard Slayers. We have Servants. We have Battle for Evening Star. We have What Goes Up. Barovia Slayers. House of Broken Chains. So that party is full, but it's just still showing up. Okay. Battle for Evening Star. We don't have... So we are too far behind, unfortunately. So we can't join that group. So... Okay. I think that we're going to do King's Forest. And we'll put it on public and see who joins. That's my plan for right now. Plus it lets me test out the build, probably solo for the first couple quests anyway, because the first couple quests are very fast. Alright, we'll talk to you too. Right, so I have to remember, because I did a little bit of testing on this build, on the stuff before I logged off last week. And what we found was, essentially, Thunderstroke does a ridiculous amount of damage, and everything else does way less damage than that, but about comparable to each other. Because it's all like the same. 1d6 plus 6. 1d6 plus 5. 1d6 plus 4. Like there's nothing super compelling here. Come back, you.
I've been chosen of Mystra for many a lifetime. Now I have chosen ye to help preserve Mistra's memory and all of Faerun. I feel her absence every day and strive to
Go for
continue
2 skulls.
her
2 skulls
legacy.
seems good.
Ye might do the same.
I was a little worried that we would not actually be able to do this tonight because they pushed back their maintenance time. It's just like, huh, you're gonna start maintenance when? Oh, Like, that's only 4 hours before I plan to be live. There we go. Easy 11k at the end there.
Fresh health glowing on her face. With that, the priestess is gone. Her words ring in your ears. If I see you again, I will sacrifice every last hostage. Stealth will be
Okay.
required if you wish to avoid more innocent bloodshed.
Get rid of some spell wards. Okay. Is that enough? No, that's only 6 killed. We'll do another room.
One drow warrior, clearly a superior, gives orders to the others in a makeshift war room.
Okay.
Voice curses in scornful tones nearby.
Man, the difference between landing that crit on the Thunderstroke and actually landing everything is ridiculous.
The drow have surely
Okay.
lost one of their finest blade
There we go.
masters.
Now we get Reaper XP here. Oh, there she is. Hi. We'll use our SLAs first this time, as you should do. Our SLAs, unfortunately,
But
have
she
long
was
cooldown timers on them, like 15 to 20 seconds,
not the last innocents
so
to be
they're
lost.
not ideal. Also, I am blowing through spell points at a
Unable to
ridiculous
recall
rate
any longer. The night
because I'm, well,
burns to death.
I'm using all the meta magics all the time. Which is definitely a downside.
The realm of Cormyr is known by some as the Forest Kingdom. Others call it the Land of the Purple Dragon. 'Tis after an old tale of a black dragon so old his scales had washed plumb, whom Cormyr vanquished with arrows, order, and cunning.
It feels kind of rude to talk over Elminster and interrupt him, but he is the kind of guy that if you met in person, if you don't want to talk over and interrupt him, then you never get a chance to talk, because he will just keep going. He's just going to keep talking, and you're going to keep listening, or zoning out. Zoning out is also a possibility. And we fell in a hole. Fortunately, the hole only did 4 damage to us. Alright, off we go. So yeah. Thunderstroke, spell point cost, 74. It's quite expensive at the moment.
The Drow are linked to the Darkening, though.
So this is
just
another
how
thing that we just
remains
have to
clouded
adjust
even
to now that
today.
we're in epics.
Still, you cannot help
What
but
to use in our
notice
spell
where
rotation
the
for
Drow go
efficient killing of
first.
everything.
The Darkening follows. And when the Drow retreat, so too does the Darkening.
So yes. Chain Lightning is still our main spammable spell, but it's a very expensive spammable spell. So we're not going to use it too much. So we should be using Blue Dragon Breath and Tonkin's Lightning Hammer as much as possible. Despite the fact that they do have long cooldowns, and unfortunately, while we do have the Epic Past Life that lets us drop spell cooldowns by 10%, it doesn't work on those, because those are SLAs, and they're not affected by that. Which is kind of unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes things just happen and you need to deal with them.
The abandoned village is very quiet. Even the air is still. An unnatural chill hangs in the air. Something is very wrong here. A lone drow seems uninterested by your presence. He makes no move to attack you. this
All right.
village for more than just supplies. You must not allow them to bolster their trees have been.
Oh right, I still have the
The drow must have
thing and the stuff. By the thing and the stuff, I mean I still have my orb on that gets me temporary mana when I cast. No, temporary mana when I cast chaos spells.
dark encacta has been eliminated. Crush the rest. Let the dead
So we need to pop those in from time to time just to get ourselves the mana. Of course, this isn't that necessary because we do have our ring, and this is a very short quest, so even if we are being very aggressive with our spell point usage, we're still not in that bad a state.
The wealthiest villagers both here. The drow necromancer is raising the dead. Not even death can free the people of this land.
Level drain.
Another encounter has been defeated.
Level drain would of course be my reminder that I should be putting up my death ward, but I am not currently, so it's unfortunate. It is what it is. Oh, more negative levels.
Drow necromancers have been repelled. The dead
Bonk.
rest once more. Evening Star will want word of these ill tidings indeed.
Remnants. I guess we bless the chest too. Why not? I'm still not 100% clear on what blessing chests does. Like, I'm pretty sure the main thing it does is raises the item level for randomly generated loot, which, to be quite frank, doesn't interest me very much. It's just like, oh, the randomly generated loot that is all just vendor trash to me. I can make that slightly better. I don't know. It's not a particularly compelling case for blessing chests. Doesn't it actually say exactly what it does? There's a chance of failure. Chance at better rewards. I should check the wiki for that at some point. Unless someone already in chat knows what the specific effect of blessing chests is, because I don't know, like, what does the treasure finding elixir do? I could have sworn that those increased the chance at getting named items, but I didn't think that the Chaos Mage chest blessing did that. I could be wrong though. But then again, getting a better chance at named items from this particular quest pack is likewise not too useful, because they are all just food. There is nothing here that I would wear, nor is there even anything here that is good enough for me to keep around for use on a different character later. Or at least not that I recall. There might be, but if there is, I don't remember what it is. It looks like I did not even grab my Death Ward thing out of the bank at all this life, so that is a failure on my part. So we're just going to have to deal with the fact that if we get level drained, well, we're just kind of stuck. We're just going to have to deal with it.
This temple has not been used for worship since the goddess Mistra vanished years ago. Yet fresh footprints in
Now, one good thing is that with Thunderstroke, we should just be able to say,
Anna was one of them. There are
Slaver.
evidence here, and a drow-
Bonk.
They were examining a satchel before you interrupted. You've begun to make a dent against the suffering the drow have
UMD.
caused. At least this one
UMD.
person will be able to start their life over again.
UMD.
This is Anna's backpack. She's definitely been through here. As you search through it, another drow slaver and his minions arrive.
So much easier.
To kill my companion? Good. I'll claim his slaves for myself.
Alright, so we got them all. It'll be slightly trickier here, as there are going to be multiples of them. There we go.
The Drow are now using it to corral
UMD.
their captives. People take
UMD.
it for an evening star. The
UMD.
holding pins in this room look like recent Drow additions. A Drow is ransacking through the scrolls here, searching for something.
Even though the goddess Mistra is long gone, her scrolls are
So this isn't just
Okay,
a slave.
excellent.
The Drow are plundering this
Getting through in a
temple.
single spell rotation is incredibly handy.
They're looking for this thread of the weave.
Of course. Oh, okay. Why? Okay. I don't know why there were suddenly 2 Reapers there. I guess that... maybe it's tied to the spawns, because if you don't kill that little mini-boss guy quickly enough, he does summon ads. I wonder if even when the ad spawns have been cancelled by you killing him quickly, the associated Reapers that would spawn with the ads, well, they don't get cancelled, so they just come through and mess with you. Which is not ideal, but it happens. Wild Search Precognition. Oh. That's a very good one. Wait, why did that not land?
The Drow have installed a complex series of gates to guarantee that their newly
Alright,
captured
we do
slaves
this one.
cannot escape.
And I'm pretty sure it's 1 and 3. I used to, like, know this completely. But I've forgotten it. Now I have to figure it out. Because I know it's 5 out of the 6 levers for the baseline. So it's either all 3 in there and 1 and 3 here, or the other way around. And it's all 3 of these, and then just, like, 4 and 6 down there. Only 10? UMD. It is a little unfortunate that we haven't found any souls yet, but part of that is just due to the nature of the quest, by which I mean there aren't many guys to fight. Like, some quests have a ton of people to fight. And when there are a ton of people to fight, then there's a ton of souls to spawn. But here, where I'm just, like, picking off the slavers one at a time, not as many chances to spawn. Alright, so we're down to decently below half.
Down from the chamber ahead.
Girl, what is the nature of your magic? What is Elminster's plan? Where is the thread of the weave? Speak!
Oh, there's one. Jump over, thank you. Okay. Remnants, more traps. We do have help on the way, but they joined late, and this quest is a little ways into the wilderness, so it taking a little while to get here is to be expected.
But you may be too late.
No more of your tricks. Now tell me, how did you cast that magic? That was no ordinary spell.
I don't
UMD,
know. It just happened.
UMD,
No
UMD,
matter. You and your magic belong to me, slave. Now use it to kill these intruders. No doubt they think I haven't noticed them skulking around.
Hi.
What am I doing?
Now that she's no longer forced to attack you, Anna looks
Hooray.
both relieved and dismayed. She timidly asks you,
Please.
And
get
now
this collar
we can
off of
finish
me.
the optional. Oh wait, we already finished the optional. Good for us. Is there another shrine? I should have probably shrined there, but
Anna's newfound power shatters
we will
almost
risk it. Mostly because we have party members now.
people aren't going to just let her leave. Unexplained magic or not, Anna will have to get out.
Okay, it's like, wait a second. There's got to be one more.
You've seen Turin and Cornwall?
And the reason I knew there was one more is, well, the villagers were still hostile, and I did not kill the slaver with them. So it's just like, wait a second.
Grand cathedral
One of you is being sneaky.
throngs of worshippers sang praises of the goddess of magic. Now
And we're out of phase. So we just get to wait around for 6 seconds. Oh no, 2 damage.
though the goddess of magic vanished long ago,
Yes.
Mistra's altar here still remains. Odd. It looks like there's something strange about the wall behind the altar.
You, stop it. I say as I just drop. I was going to say drop the hammer on him, except no, that was a lightning bolt. We have a different spell if we want to actually drop the hammer on them.
Kill you, like the drow.
The drow gives a malicious laugh as he slams the door shut. Perhaps you can find a way around him.
I always take the wrong turn here. Or I get in my own head and it's just like, I will outsmart them. For sure, we'll take the right turn this time. And it's like, no, we were right the first time. Okay, off we go.
Turin thought we might find the
Who do we
thread
have
of
with
oblivion.
us?
Whatever it is. All
It's
without
over
more
one.
drow.
A
If
monk.
it were here, they'd have found it and left. Another rest shrine. If we get separated, let's meet back here.
Oh good, souls. There we go. We don't need to worry about spell points anymore.
I'm scared to go home now. With these powers, what if I hurt my friend?
Lightning hammer.
Turin. And if I don't go home?
Another drow magical barrier. Anna should be able to make quick work of it. At the back
And
of
so
the
she
ruined
does.
banquet
And
hall
yes, our
stands
third
a
party member
screen of
has
barrier
made it
appears
in.
front of the dragon.
So that's excellent.
You've done some serious damage to my slave operation here.
He says.
Fortunately, I have plenty of slaves. What are the lives?
Ah, I was slightly mistaken. It is not, strictly speaking, a monk. It is a dragon disciple.
The furious Strider comes after you himself.
Puny grub. Your very existence is an insult to Lope.
I'm getting private messages from someone.
can make it back to Evening Star now that you've
It
taken
appears that
care
someone
of
is
the
screaming
fire.
at me.
I'll tell
This
everyone
happens
about it.
sometimes. It is the season for screaming after all. Season for screaming. Do. Excellent. So we killed a bunch of stuff. So the build is working okay. It's a little mana hungry, but then again, that's to be expected when we have all of our meta magics turned on. Oh, that is a good reminder. I was going to forget that, but someone mentioned that they were going to make the run to the Underdark. And it's just like, oh, right. That is a thing I should be doing. And so we shall. And so we shall. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I forgot to go here and do this. There we go. Do. Well, okay. I don't know if they're running all the way to the Underdark. I ran to the teleport guy, which I guess is not all the way. Maybe they're going all the way to get the Shindelrin teleport, which is a bit of a longer run, but not too bad. There we go. R2, in we go. Battle for Evening Star.
Dusk has long since faded
So
into night.
this one,
Still, no
we don't have the same issue of, oh, there aren't that many people.
as the villagers anxiously wait for the attack they know is coming. Anna gives you a nervous way. The fence collapses with a crash. More of its enemies swarm into the village. A battle with the barricade breached. The only way to protect Evening Star is to destroy the Drow forces before they have a chance to regroup. Secure the outlying areas of the village, then take out the bright glow of the bonfire should
Wow,
discourage
okay.
Drow patrols from coming this way.
Two. Alright, so not a great time to be out of phase, but not the worst. We did manage to kill all of her allies before her, so she didn't get to do her whole I heal to full and get a ton of resists. So we've got that going for us, which is nice.
This once prosperous
Pothead.
at the foot of the temple of Amonator has turned to charred rubble by the Drow's
Oh,
attack.
and because it blanks out not just in combat stuff, but also blanks out the UI, I didn't see the webline snare. So that's unfortunate. Bonk. Oh, that wasn't enough.
The temple neighborhood is now secure.
Here. Oh well, we got a lost soul for that, so we don't lose quite so much mana in that. I was gonna say exchange, but what I meant to say is encounter. Yay, hammer. Hi. So the two people who joined late are not flagged because obviously they joined late. Out of phase again. And that's right, out of phase does not protect you from Bane damage. So I couldn't hurt them, but they could hurt me. Necromancer down. A dead Necromancer, slightly more down. Souls. And we got turned into rats. And rats cannot attack. The NPC managed to cast Finger of Death on him. That's actually fairly impressive. Do you mind? I want to fight the boss now, please. And Thundersnow's hitbox continues to be a mystery. More Necromancers. What do we have? Floaty? Brain fog.
Catching up with some old acquaintances? You know, I asked the soldiers not to damage my specimens too much. I like to be recognized.
Alright. One negative level. Not the worst, although it does knock me down from 20 to 19, which is a pretty big break point. But we'll be fine for now. Excuse me. Want the soul, thank you very much. Buffs. Didn't notice the webline snare in time. Unfortunate for me. No. We're not eating a full duration. Getting turned to stone. That's just not something I am willing to handle. So we're not going to, because we don't need to. Because we have a Harper pin. And Harper pins mean never having to say you're sorry. And by never having to say you're sorry... Oh, you bitch. The fact that they can just continuously heal to full... As long as there's something nearby to sacrifice. And they summon things is always a bit annoying. Because I could have sworn that I had her down and I'd already killed all the extras, but she just summoned like a little spider that she'd gotten. Alright. Fortunately, we are in range of the shrines. Alright. So we're going to use our... doing a spell storing, because we're going to want a shrine anyway, most likely. And it fully recharges when we shrine, so why not use all the charges? are you sacrificing? I keep killing all of your ads. Oh, she's been killing stuff that is way far away from her. Like, it was the archers way off to the side. A big part of it is actually timing as well. That when you can do the burst to them versus when they actually can cast the things. So, we're not doing so well. We're low on health. We're low on mana. And we do have another pack to fight. So, it's not ideal. Turn off Empower. Ooh, that was close. I tried to finish her off, and it almost just straight up didn't work because I ran out of spell points. But, as we said, we were going to Shrine anyway, which is why we didn't bother curing our packs either, because, well, we don't need to. It'll go away when we Shrine. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Get sick, get a little bit of rest, fine afterwards. No big deal. Light additional bonfires, one left. Okay, we're gonna go light an additional bonfire because we can wait for the other two people to join us. Hey, the SLA's worked out for us. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright, so they said they're almost done with the second one, which is good. Which means that we can just wait here for them to finish out. So let's look at our build, actually, since we didn't do that at the start of stream. So we wanted Tonkin's Lightning Hammer as just another thing to work into rotation. So we grabbed that. We grabbed Thunder Snow, because again, another SLA that doesn't share a cooldown because of Epic Strikes. We grabbed Healing. We did grab Mantle of Nature Sky, which is, of course, a good reason to use our Thunder Snow. So, things that, yeah, with Thunder Snow, we should proc the cold part of the mantle. And actually, do I have Shout? Or Greater Shout? I do have Shout. So I should put this on my bars purely for proccing the mantle, like once every 5 seconds. Is it a 5-second cooldown? 6-second cooldown? Yeah. So we're gonna turn our meta magics off for this because we don't care. We're just trying to proc our mantle with it, so we don't want it to cost us a bunch of extra spell points. Besides Quicken, I do want to keep it quickened. Right, good.
huge, horrific creature looms in the distance. A mocking drow voice calls down from atop it.
Do you really think one insignificant village can stand against Lorth's armies? She will take what she wants and leave nothing but corpses behind.
What do you mean not facing it? Oh well. I have to use all the things. There we go. Gonna go over this way. Actually, we should do this too. I need to remember to stack my lightning dot. Oh, yeah. That should finish, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, Sonic to proc our mantle.
With their war leader slain and their field headquarters secured, the Drow's ability to strike Eagle Star has been severely
Hooray!
The
Great
village
success.
is safe for now, though Cormier will never be entirely safe while Lolth rules against us.
Alright, good. Now we can go to the various houses. Turn this in. Then we have to go grab the quests. We'll grab that. Thank you very much. Okay. And we get to go to the houses. Or we can hit don't drink the water first. Either way. Both work. Grab all these things using the hotkeys because the hotkeys are excellent. We love a good hotkey around here. Heading to death undone. Hey, let me move. Thank you. The funny thing is that these quests, because they are so short and relatively quick, don't give that much XP. Like, we could have spent 2 more Destiny points, but there's not a ton in the baselines here that is particularly compelling. Our next big power spike is, of course, going to be at level 23. 23 is where we get more cores. So more cores will be nice. Oh. Hooray! It got around one of the filters, but not the other one.
I've fought to protect all that is good for
Also,
many lifetimes.
if I were going to
'Tis the power
buy a
of
bunch of
Mistral
random
that
bots,
makes it so.
I want my bots to be
Seen such
American made.
changes in these
We're not going to
realms.
go to this
Changes beyond my
.ru
imagining.
domain. We're going to trust the Russian bots. Actually, I want to take that back. Russian bots have proven to be very effective at their jobs, so perhaps it is best to trust people with what they're good at. UMD. 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 Bonk. Alright, off we go. I actually forget, do I even have freedom of movement? Like, my boots don't have it. Am I just making my saves when we run through all of these spell ward traps? Because if so, we've gotten very lucky so far. Well, I suppose it's not all luck, actually. It's luck with the dice tilted in our favor, because wild mage things. We have the T5 that lets us re-roll if we fail. So that does make it significantly easier to not get caught by things. Because I think it's any saving throw, not even saving throws of a particular type. Because I'm pretty sure there are some abilities that are, oh, if you fail a reflex save, you can re-roll it, or something like that. But this one is, whenever you fail a saving throw, it stacks with Slippery Mind. Slippery Mind is specifically will saving throws. So, but the Wild Mage one is all saving throws, which is quite effective. Of course, for the most fatal of the ones, it shouldn't matter, because you should have immunity to stuff. If you really want to be safe, you go for immunity, not lower odds of dying. We're talking things like, say, the saving throws against instant death spells, and things of that nature.
This grand courtyard serves as the entry point for the
Alright, so we're gonna continue on R2. We should probably start increasing skulls. We have a party with us now, so we can handle it.
The flash stones should be through the open doorway to the west. An eerie green light pulses from one corner of this arcane laboratory. This must be where the flash stones are stored.
Okay.
You have found a box of flash stones. Use them to destroy
We got our flash stones. I thought there was a spell ward trap over there. Maybe we just got lucky and didn't walk quite on it. Alright, I got flash stones and he didn't, so it is on me to tap that. Now I have knock, but I don't think knock can do this door. Or at least not mine. Because I forget what the DC is on it. It doesn't benefit from, like, plus to transmutation DCs. It's just raw, I think, caster level and stats. So, we'll see if it works or not. Let's get rid of this green screen. Alright, so Akin is here. Oh, Akin is a rogue. Well, there we go.
The guards watching the ritual chamber make no attempt to stop your arrival.
Yes, yes. Negative levels. Five negative levels. 5 negative levels is a lot of negative levels. Let's see. Can we count? 1. IFL. Stop that. Alright. Prep people's voices. last one.
Undead crumble to dust as the ritual
There we go.
chamber burns.
Very quick and easy when you can pick that door. Okay, and off we go. So, I know that ads popped up for people on Twitch, but fortunately, they should mostly be running while we run to the next quest, which is excellent if what you wanted to see was the stuff that is in the quest, and is incredibly bad timing if you wanted to see how to get from one quest to the next. Because sometimes that is the bigger trick in DDO, which is like, alright, wait, how do I get there from here? Where are we going again? Where am I? Who are you? Where are my pants? Okay, there they are. Excellent. Well, one mystery solved. But you never know. There could be more mysteries. The mystery of the missing pants is one that everyone had to solve a couple times in college, really. You never know how that one's gonna go. Were they stolen? Simply misplaced? Or something else entirely?
The Dunrobar guards hardly blink as you walk by. You are no more than a lowly servant in there. The courtyard of House Dunrobar opens up before you. The sounds of this bell is used to summon all House Dunrobar for demonstrations, tests, and ceremony. The passages of Dunrobar are quiet and spare, a testament to the martial discipline of the house.
Let's see. Let us see. So, this one is again very quick, assuming no one just does weird stuff and doesn't stand near the bell, because this is one that requires gathering, and those can always be a little tricky if not everyone is on the same page. Fortunately, this one is very, very straightforward. It's, hey, stand next to the bell, and then we fight stuff, and then move in.
The personal quarters of Dunrobar's martial leaders boast vaulted ceilings and imposing pillars.
Also one that is very useful to just have Dimension Door. We do this, we click the thing, and now we just gather at the bell. I see Akin, I see IFL, we need Zover here. Oh, there we go.
The bell reverberates in the court.
Everyone is here. And welcome back from ads. Just in time for the only fight of this quest.
Why have you rung the bell? What? Nothing to say for yourself?
Pointing at you, he roars.
Warriors of Dunrobar, attack! My weapons! What have you done?
I think we might have targeted him too much, and thus not gotten any Reaper XP.
Will crumble, just like the weapon master's blade.
There we go. This is fine. Our favorite soul almost died, but that's fine as well. It's just very nice. It's like, oh, 2 minutes. 47,000 XP. We'll take it. Oh, and we did get Reaper XP. I didn't know if we'd killed 10 guys in time. And this is what I like about this chain. It's relatively smooth, and I just kind of like it. Well, I like it more than the other possibilities at this level, I should say. Because what else do you have at 20? Well, you've got a lot of the old things that had the seal, scroll, shard crafting. I like it more than Party Crashers, like that whole chain. I like it more than the Sentinels chain in House D. And let's see, what others are just like at 20? Because there's a couple of them. There we go. House Abathul, Reaper, 2 skulls, yes. But yeah, it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's fairly easy difficulty. I like it thematically too. Just this whole basic storyline of the Drow and the Thread of the Weave and all. I'm just kind of getting by a lot on the vibes of it, really.
Captive, waiting to be bound and forced into service.
Welcome. In broken chains. Oh, oops, wrong group. Okay. Unwelcome. Oh, wait. Yeah, Arnok is only plus 51. Doesn't work on that one. Bonk. Still no? Alright, we'll wait for our stuff to come off cooldown again. Bonk. I think I saw another one here. It's weird how he can be crowd controlled, but still stealth / invisible. I think it's stealth, not actually invisible. Oh, someone already did that one.
The slave pen yards lead down into the main slave quarters. You will only find collared, obedient slaves in
There we
here.
go. Oh, Akin is here. There we go.
The slaves in the
can go
sleeping
this
quarters
way.
are unattended by slave master or guard.
I'll grab the optional.
Others ensure
He seems like he's going through this without any sort of difficulty.
workroom.
So we'll just grab the free XP that's being left behind.
Some the slave master quickly calls out.
A revolt!
Excellent.
An exasperated voice comes with the sound of an opening door.
What? These collars are supposed to be infallible!
There we go. Alright, everyone's here now, so that's nice.
Slaves stand beside large looms of spider silk.
Alright, so he's going that way. I'll go this way.
Takes quick note of your bare neck and draws his weapon. In the kitchens, slaves cook and clean under a slave master's watchful eye. The slave master looks you over.
Unbroken slave?
The slaves are free of their master's control for now. It is time
Alright.
to face the heart of Avathur.
Now,
An
before
authoritative
the
voice
reinforcements
can be
show
heard
up,
down the hall.
we try to take as many of these collars off as possible.
If your fingers are bleeding, your miserable lives. Who are you? Couldn't wait to give yourself to house. What are you waiting for? Slaves, get them! You think you can escape us?
The Carnage Reaper is just a nasty piece of work there. It's just like, oh, we've freed the slaves. It's like, okay. And a Carnage Reaper spawns, and it's going to kill all of them. It's like, oh, less okay. That's not really what we were going for.
Support from the others and focusing on their own problems.
Oh, and we're done. Excellent. We'll loot the end chest, and then we get to go back, turn in, and come back. Or not. Or not. Or we just run away, and we ignore the chest entirely. That's another option, too. That's an option we can take, definitely. Double recall. Thank you very much. You know, it's been a long time since I've done Evening Star challenges. I don't know why, but they've just never really caught my attention. Even if, like, you get a group that can handle them at max level when you're, like, in your low 20s, it is a absurd amount of experience if you just 6-starred like the arena ones. But they're also arena-type quests, so they're not the most, we'll say, compelling or interesting of gameplay. But then again, neither are Slayers, and people do Slayers all the time because they're efficient. Assuming you have pots. If you don't have pots, then they're not really efficient. But that is fine. Not everything has to be efficient. Personally, I've done many things that are quite inefficient, if I think they are more fun. Like, I'm pretty sure that doing these quests is not the optimal way to level. Like, I'm pretty sure if I just wanted to go full speed leveling, it would probably be something like pick a couple of the quests that used to be run as like dailies, which is not really a thing anymore. There's so many quests now that there's no real need to do repeats, and they nerfed things like the optional XP in Wiz King. But assuming you're strong enough to do it, I think the fastest thing would be skipping straight to Legendary Sagas, because the Legendary quests give a ton of XP. Of course, it's probably safer to wait until you're maybe 23 or 26 to do that, so you get some of your good power spikes coming in off of both your feats and your destinies. Because getting your spellcaster feats, getting, in my case, Burst of Glacial Wrath, like these sorts of things, is incredibly powerful for power. So if there were one, like, game mechanic thing that I could change in DDO, it might be, like, adding a concentration check to getting interrupted by damage over time. Not even just guaranteeing that you're not interrupted, but make it a concentration check or something. Because it's very annoying. And note that I did say, like, from a mechanics perspective. Obviously, if there were one thing I could fix just outright, it would be lag issues. That is item number 1, is lag issues. It's like, I will say INR4 in chat. Just as a warning, not because I don't think we'll be able to do it, but because I think that it is, at the very least, polite to tell people, by the way, the difficulty went up. And because I upped the difficulty, I will actually use some crowd control to help the party out.
At one end of the chamber stands an inert large portal gateway. This is where the drow enter the Temple of Loth that sits high atop the ziggurat. Elminster has just arrived.
Our favorite soul is disconnected. Hopefully they get back in time. Since they didn't say anything about leaving, I'm assuming it's a disconnect. Also because I didn't see anything that would have anyone have a reason to, like, rage quit. Like, what are you raging at? Are we killing stuff too fast? Oh, there we go. Reconnected. Excellent.
The drow use magic to move between different sections of the structure.
Oh, I missed. Oh well. Because we go through portals, we get to be healed up, so that's good for us. We don't get that many spell points back, but we do get to be healed up, so that's nice. So many Reapers. And the guards hurt too. Fortunately, now that we're in Epics, we have the technology to top ourselves off.
With its Drow Guardians dead, the spider brooch is now yours for the taking.
Yeah, I went the wrong way. Wait, what was our negative thing? Oh, there it is. The adventure pack is how I center myself. It's just like, or how I orient myself, I should say. No. If I can see that, then I know I'm headed the right way. Did I miss one? Yeah, there's one. There we go. Is that all?
With its protectors defeated, you may now take the ceremonial dagger.
Alright.
Now that you've found both magical components, Elminster can open the portal within the main chamber.
Okay. I was not expecting my inventory to already be full, but this is a downside that happens because, well, we are iconic and we didn't do Coin Lord's quests while leveling, so we don't have as much bag space as we would like. But this is fine. I'm not overly concerned. Especially because, yeah, we can open up this. It's like, over my dead body. It's like, your terms are acceptable. The immediate jump so that my spell doesn't hit it is annoying, though.
Spasmodically, annoyed. The Temple of Loth.
You're too
Okay,
late
off
to
we go.
stop my scrying, surface dwellers. Now I will find the thread of the weave and deliver it to Loth.
Bard, Dragon Lord, Rogue, Shadar Kai.
Wait, can it be?
Alright, so we have a swashbuckling Dragon
How
Lord
delicious.
Rogue.
The brave heroes delivered the thread of the weave right into my hands.
We're in Legendary Dreadnought. We got part of the family.
Loth, the thread of the weave is my gift to you. Now enter the portal, girl.
Alright, so
and
we have a
accept your
strength-based...
You cannot
Neat.
resist.
Oh.
Surface dwellers.
I was about to say I thought I triggered off of the wrong voice line, but apparently, no, I got it. It worked out.
God Eminence, bless your servant as I slay these unworthies in your glorious name. Mother of spiders, send me your children to cleanse your temple.
Go.
Loth is unstoppable. Now she has the thread of the weave.
If she were if she were that unstoppable, then we would not be here.
Godmother,
And of course, Thunder Snow can't hit for anything.
Loth, I beseech you, help me defeat your foes. Did I not bring you the thread of the weave?
Loth does not care. got him.
Please, hear me. Your servant begs you.
Alright.
Weakling, you dare to beg Lord.
Kind of funny that, like, the acronyms that people just accept and they expect you to know. In this case, I typed in chat DDTW, which is short for Don't Drink the Water, which is a quest that is part of the sagas here, even though it's not strictly speaking part of the chain. And it's just like, yeah, everyone knows what that is. Of course, if it were your first life in Epics, you'd be like, what the hell is DDTW? Is like, were they trying to move, but their hand was in the wrong place? Like, what's going on here? But no, don't drink the water. And people understood, because even before I had recalled out, you saw that they were sharing the quest with me. It's like, they're like, way ahead of you. We got this. But we are going to go take 21. I don't know exactly what I'm going to take, but we're going to take 21. We can take Epic Spell Focus. I believe we're going to take Epic Spell Focus, if for no other reason than it lets us get the 3 to enchantment later. It's more for the prerequisite than anything else. Are they already in? They're already in. Alright, so we get to spend our points. We'll just grab some... We'll grab 2 Charisma. 2 Charisma's nice. We'll grab... There's really nothing else here I care about, right? Yeah, we don't really care. It's fine. Evening Star Well. It's kind of funny that I'm used to being one of the people like running way ahead. Well, okay, not way ahead. So some people when they Zerg like pull full red alert and are just like, this is fine. I hate that. Not that I hate them, but I hate red alert because I hate that if stuff gets close to you at all, suddenly you're just not going to be able to do anything. Just like, oh, I didn't even hit you, but I swung at you and I missed, and that is enough to mess you up. It's like, ugh, I hate it. So I don't use that playstyle. But I will hold down the W button and kill everything as fast as I can. So this one is a little easier because stuff is a little bit more grouped up. So you can catch them all in the crowd control at the same time, which is nice. Grab this. I'll grab this one too, since it's not really using it. Okay, we'll use another big one. Just like, clearly he's going to die here quickly, yes? And the answer is apparently no, so. We did have to throw another Thunderstroke at him. which is no big deal. It's just a thunderstroke. Plague Reaper. Stuff's starting to hit pretty hard. Silent bubbles. Very unfortunate. Just like, you're not facing it. It's a... I don't need to face it. It's a cone. It's a big circle. I shouldn't need to have facing on a circular ability. Wait, where did Zover die? Do they not know that there are shrines right there? Oh well. We'll give them res anyway, and then they can figure it out that there are shrines right there. And let's see. We'll use a Mana Clicky. We'll use all chargers on a Mana Clicky, which might mean we are so late to the fight that we don't get to participate. Oh wait, no. There's another gauntlet fight before the dragon, so we do get to participate in the final fight. Good timing on that, Surge. Just like, how about this and it's dead.
Scent assails you. The source of the poison water must be close.
Is everyone in? Everyone is in.
A large green dragon has made this cavern his lair. That must be the source of the Yuan-Ti's poison. The great beast looks at you and speaks.
The little ones promised well for this, but they said nothing of sending meals. I graciously accept. There's no need to rush. You know I've always told you to play with my food. Let's make an exception.
I forgot how he's got just a ridiculous amount of health, as is to be expected for a dragon.
You are testing my patience, small one. I will
Okay.
make the flesh from your bones.
4 stacks does hurt a significant amount. And there we go.
Snacks.
Excellent. We wait until the next tick. Oh. That's not going to be good enough. Oh, that one didn't interrupt us for some reason. Huh, okay. I don't know why it didn't interrupt us, but I'll take it. So, random crap that we have picked up. So, more random crap that we have picked up. Good enough. We need to turn in the one over here. So we can go to Demon Web. Cool. Thank you. Alright. Let's see if everyone assumes we're hitting Demon Web. It would be a fairly safe assumption on their part. Because we did the first chain, we did the second chain. If we weren't going to do the third chain, it would be kind of odd at this point. Because doing one chain, sure. Sometimes you just do one chain. But if you're going to do two, chances are that you're in it for all three. Not just for a one-off. I still don't know what I would get with this stuff. I am looking forward to having Evergreen again. Evergreen is very nice. Explore the Demon Web.
Back into my web so soon, mortals?
Beast?
How interesting. It's a little late to try to finish. Oh, I wouldn't allow you.
I don't know what he means by beast.
When you killed my servant, Karis, back on Eberron, did that not serve my ends? I'll let you think about that. It is terribly fun to see the panic in your eyes as you realize how helpful you've been to my cause.
Alright, where are we? Demon Web. Oh. Hi. Bonk. Domain of Lord Gulameth. Here we are. Okay. Trial. Found our way here. So we've got that going for us, which is good.
A huge bestial form looms in the distance. It seems the Demon Lord, a booming voice, shakes you to your bones.
Mortals here, in my domain, show yourselves, weaklings. I would speak with you.
Oh boy. Ugh, the multi-reaper spawn is nasty. Also, it doesn't help that I missed my mass hold.
Sigil, a peculiar-looking console lights up nearby.
Okay. So it's... I think it's left, right, and then bottom. There we go. I do need to be more careful because I am solo on R4. I am not that strong yet. I only upped it to R4 because, you know, we had a party. So, oh, at least one person is in. Excellent. So we won't be solo for long. We will do the puzzle first while we wait. Okay, so we're gonna go here, 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 and here. No, I misread that. This is fine, though. We can still recover. Turn to stone right as there are dudes charging at me is not ideal. We do not like it when that happens, which is why we have our Harper pin. Now, this one, of course, you can skip by jumping to the side. We are going to opt to not do that. We'll instead do a puzzle while we wait. Okay, so this should be this diagonal. And then these two. At one point, I just went to the online, like, puzzle solver thing, and I just kind of idly did a lot of these puzzles. And it turns out that when you do that a bunch, you eventually just learn how to do the puzzles. Right, where are we? Oh, we're taking a bunch of acid damage. That's fine. We'll heal up as we run. Okay. I don't even know if they're behind or ahead of me. And you'd think, like, shouldn't you know that because they would have run past you? And the answer is, no. No, not necessarily. Because this quest has a couple different shortcuts in it. So if they took one of the shortcuts, then, well... Really? Thunder Snow is one of the worst targeting abilities in the game.
You defeated Shoaz, the Trider Guardian.
It's like, he was right there. Like, Thunder Snow's hitbox is, like, tiny for enemies, but huge for getting clipped on terrain. So, it's like, well, sucks to be you. Sucks to be you is basically how the hitbox works there. Okay, so if I hit this and this, then we only have this left. And if we only have this left, then the solution is that and these two. So, if we already want that and that, then that means the solution is these three. And I am wrong. That's fine. It left us in an easily solvable state anyway. But this is one reason why we opened the door first, so that the other person in our party who had caught up with us was able to move forward and start killing things while we got the optional rolling. Okay. if there is another mechanic, since I mentioned it earlier, another mechanic that I would like to change / fix. I want my spell targeting to be all or nothing. Because sometimes it's like, well, your spell didn't go off, like you can't cast that because it's behind you. And it's like, alright, annoying, but fair enough. So don't use the spell. Like, if you say I can't cast it, don't cast it. And if I can cast it, I want it to go off. But there is something that happens where, well, you cast the spell, and it goes on cooldown, and it takes your spell points, but it also complains to you about targeting. I would like to move the targeting check before the part that says, and put this on cooldown. Now, I don't know if this is a deliberate design choice that they have it this way, or it's just a spaghetti code, like, we would love to change that, but it would break 15 other things, which is unfortunate, but, you know, it happens. But yes, people definitely did take some shortcuts here. Or at least they ran past mobs that they could have been fighting. And I can tell because the quest is advanced past the point where I am. And yet... Alright, the quest is not advanced past the point where I am. I was misled. I thought there were people ahead of me, so I was too aggressive. And yet, I went forward and did all of the puzzles and all of the other stuff, and I didn't run into other people. What is this? Oh, it's just telling me what it is to be incapacitated. Well, that is nice to know. Okay, so we are going to do this. Oh, Silver is here. Oh. Okay.
The north path is clear.
There we go. We get the res off, and then he will be able to res me. After I die to being a zombie. I think that there is a what? I think there's a shrine down there, but I don't know. So I'm gonna die up top, and then we jump down. Okay, so we've got... No, this is not where I wanted to be. Okay, this is fine. People are going to have to pass through here relatively shortly anyway. So I wonder what path other people ended up taking, because I thought they had skipped ahead of me. So they must have taken the shortcut route, which didn't intersect with me, and I was far enough ahead that they didn't catch me. Okay. Cast our spells. Including our buff spells. We heal ourselves. And we pop our clicky for spell points, because we'll probably need it on the boss fight. And even if we don't, the only downside to using it is it makes me run a little slower while I cast it. And that's not something I'm too concerned about. Oh, people are already in fighting Gulameth. Excellent. Granted, I have 2 death negative levels on me, so that's not ideal. No. I, in fact, am not going to sit back and accept, like, oh yeah, this is fine. You're just stoned. This is no time to be getting stoned.
Gulamith crumbles to the ground,
Hooray.
condemned by his own trial. As he falls, metal and stone reverberate from down below. You can now make your way to the orb that he guarded for Lolth.
Alright, we have, you know, a half dozen more guys to fight. We should be fine, especially since we have someone else here with us. Okay, grab this remnant.
At long last, you hold the arcane orb that Lolth
I
gave
tried
you.
to tried to say the V in chat, but Zover had already clicked the thing.
It was a dangerous thing to draw the attention of an angry god.
I don't know where Akin and IFL got lost. Like, they were definitely in the quest, but I don't know where. But hopefully for the next quest, we can have everyone together and we can move together as a team. Alright. We're going up, up, up. Oh, IFL has to go. Which is to be expected, especially when you're running multiple chains oftentimes.
Because you have
Stuff happens and people are like, oh right, I have work.
hours of life,
Or I need to feed the children. Or other things of that nature.
I will place your remains on a fragment of Eberron once the demon web consumes it.
Okay, so that is 2 down, but Akin is still here.
When Eberron falls, I will consume yet another world. And another. I must have more.
We'll drop it to
More
R2.
worshippers, more power,
Just because we're down to 2 people.
The Yugoloth Yimerus
Granted,
stands on the next rise in his
I believe, from what I saw, Akin was the strongest character out of the 4. So we could have probably done R4 anyway, but
vanishes from sight.
it's no big deal. What difficulty Reaper you want to use while leveling is really more of a
Rest
flavor entertainment thing than anything else, because
the demon
basically anything over R1 is just choosing to do it just to do it. Because you don't get any more XP, and if you actually cared about farming Reaper experience, then
sign has ceased,
you
but
do it at
something
cap.
feels wrong.
Because
Perhaps it had
it's like, well, I can optimize, we can get so much more Reaper XP. It's just like, well, or instead of getting like an extra 20,000 over the course of leveling, I could run like 3 more quests at cap to get that 20,000. I'm making the numbers up, but
The second
suffice to say, it's
at the edge of the promontory.
the difference in doing a chain on like somewhere between R8 and R10 at cap and everything you get before cap, especially like when you're in lower heroic leveling, it's kind of like a drop in the bucket. But that's only important once you have a pretty established character with a lot of extra spell points or extra Reaper points. If you're just starting out, well, the small amounts of Reaper XP you get will quickly give you points, even while doing heroic leveling. So it's definitely still worth it. But then again, if you're just starting out, you might not want to be increasing your skulls anyway, just because it is unlikely that you are strong enough to handle it. Unless, of course, you're in a party, and, well, if you're in a party, then all that goes out the window. It's just like, well, this is fine.
Suddenly from the side in one violent jolt. The Yugoloth waits for the third and final sign has been undone. The Yugoloth agent calls into the first planar door.
It's just like, it's funny because he was like, we both expected me to one-shot that. Because I cast the spell and kind of moved on, and he saw the spell land, and he just, like, assumed that it would be dead. Just like, oh, yeah. Obviously. And there we go. Actually, the funnier part is going to be, how do we juggle the debuffs in the next quest? Like, do we want to split them? Or do we want, like, I'll take them, and if I die, I die? There's a couple different ways to go about it. I'm going to run an ad right now, otherwise it'll be in the middle of next quest. I will see you in 3 minutes if you're on Twitch. And if you're not on Twitch, well, you get to enjoy the crazy, compelling gameplay of RNG farming to try to find... Oh! And we succeeded. RNG has been on my side tonight. In fact, when I was doing my dailies on Nikke earlier, I decided it's like, well, I might as well pull for the new character and just do a 10 pull at it, and got 2 copies. So that was nice. Unexpected, but nice. Which is some of the best ways to experience nice things, is by surprise. Alright.
The path ahead abruptly ends, leaving no way forward other than down.
Where? There you are. Okay.
Another ambush. It's as if those forces were carefully placed to keep you from the...
Go away. Oh. Nope. We are going to Irresistible Dance you. We do not like getting ambushed by Reapers here. Oddly enough, despite it not hitting the hardest, I do keep falling back to just using Chain Lightning because of the hitbox on it. You throw it at one dude and it hits the whole pack of dudes. And it's just, it makes it so nice to use. Just like, it feels good to use even if it isn't the most optimal from a damage perspective and also from an efficiency perspective. Like, it's not a, what's the word? It's not an SLA. It costs full spell points, and yet I still end up using it because of the short cooldown and just how the hitbox works on it.
Blocking access to the rift. A voice comes from behind and high above.
Such folly! What did you hope to find? Your world is bleeding into the Spider Queen's domain. You cannot stop it. But since you are here, I will try your worth in combat. If you survive my tests, I will fight you myself.
Oh, here we go. Why are they sometimes immune to the first one and sometimes not? It's very odd.
Growls. As he lowers his head to summon more adversaries, some of your life force fuses into the rift.
Where has
It grows
Akin
stronger,
gone? He was right
more
with me
solid.
earlier.
Still, it is far from stable.
Oh, he is up top there. Interesting. I didn't know you could get there. Oh, and we're out of phase. We wait. We wait. We're phased in. Alright, well, since he is up on a ledge, that means I am taking the debuffs.
It won't stay down for long.
Which is possibly going to lead to my death, but that is a risk he is willing to take.
He barks.
There we go. He is a Shadar Kai having stuff spawn directly on him, so he is having just the best time. I have played a Chains build. They are a great time.
The Dragloth concedes.
Time for something bigger.
Okay, so we're going to try to rotate through all of our spells as quickly as possible, burning all of our spell points as quickly as possible. Because we don't have a lot of health.
Growls and begins his summoning. The rift now appears to be partway stabilized. A little
Alright,
effort
spell
should
point
do the
clicky.
trick. He roars.
Be death and fury incarnate!
Yes, yes, Death and Fury Incarnate. You know, I was healing myself, and it turns out it doesn't matter. It does not matter at all. Because my max health has dropped so low that the healing doesn't matter.
Turns to fury as he looks a moment early and sees you healing the rift.
So, the reason that we put on Fire Shield is for the casters. The casters can put a cold dot on us, and I don't want to die to a single cold dot. And we are down to 300 health.
Very clever.
Growls the Dragloth.
Fixing the rift like that. But you put yourself in me angry. Fight angry. Stronger than me.
The Dragloth grunts.
Than us all. And when she has consumed the bread, stronger.
This is fine. We have 280 health.
Loth's defenses have been weakened. More important, Eberron is safe for now.
It's like, that is not very much health. Oh, I forgot. At 21, I get to spend more Reaper points. It took... Okay, so we can grab this and this and this and more Reaper charges and more spellcasting stuff and more defenses. There we go. Much better. The question is, do I want to use efficiency? I don't think we need it, but I'm gonna skill it just in case. Potency, power, efficiency. Okay. So that is flagging for Caught in the Web complete. But I have not done the Lords of Dust in Epic. We did it in Heroic, but not in Epic. See? Evening Star Chain in progress. Like, it's very popular. We've got Tide Turns, Shindoran, Last Crest. Like, there's multiple groups all going through the same chain. So, I will note, we haven't gotten any big lag spikes yet tonight either. So, the server merges are, I'm going to say, going to be hugely successful, assuming that our experience with lag today matches with what it's going to be going forward. Because if the lag is down to, we'll say, normal levels, and they're just constantly groups, that's great. That is a huge win, especially for an older game that has fewer people playing it. Okay. It's kind of funny how there are two Elminsters. One is the quest turn-in for the Through the Rift, and the other is the one for the raid. And if you haven't turned in one, he assumes that you're not there for raid flag, and he's like, oh, yeah, you want to talk to the other me. Okay, event till we run out of keys, needle in a face stack. 20 through 28. Interesting. So, Needle in a Face Stack is Feywild. That's a base level 29 quest, and their level range is 20 to 28. So, that's interesting. I am, however, down for Giant Hold. I don't know if he started yet or not. We'll find out here shortly. Because we skipped a chunk of Giant Hold while in Heroics. So, might as well pick up the rest. Here we are, now that we are in Epics. Oh, wait, no. That's food. Sell all this. Sell that, and that, and that, I said. Thank you very much. Off we go. Yeah. Those go away. Those go away. That goes away. How are we on? We're good on spell components. In progress or waiting for more. Let's find out what the state of the group is. Wait, did I get my aquatic bracers? I did. Alright, they're min level 23, so I can't wear them yet anyway, so because we are under level. Sure, where are we going? Evening Star Cavern, then we need to go refresh our ship buffs. We have 2 hours on them, but you know, might as well. Up to me? Why is it up to me? He's the party leader. I'm good to get started. Take me to Giant Hold. And we get to grab the epic quests. We also get to turn in the heroic ones that we hadn't turned in. But yeah, the group was tagged as R1, so we should blow through these pretty smoothly. I don't think there's anything that we really need to look out for in these. Oh, actually I take that back. There is something we need to look out for, but we have a solution for that in the bank that we just forgot about. Show me level 3 items, please. Skullduggery cap. Skullduggery cap. There we go. Now we have Death Ward. And we have a paladin in party, and he could have cast Death Ward, but I don't believe paladins get high enough spells to do mass Death Ward, and I'm not going to bother him to be casting a single on me. We can handle it ourselves. There's a reason we got that hat, and it's so that we don't have to rely on other people bringing Death Ward for us. We're going to switch this, actually. Feast. Alright, good. We're starting at Feast. Oh, hey! Pursuit of Destiny. Attained guild level 100. So, what was I doing? Ah, yes. I was changing feats. Not ideal. But we wanted to change our Epic Destiny feat to colors. Because now that we have self-healing, we don't need the healing.
I have visited this land to fight.
Excellent. And now that we've gotten started, we've got more people with us.
The orc you spoke to outside
Oh
told
hey, we've got a trap or two for bonus XP.
before the hunting party returns.
Alright, Kmart, you know what? Since you're trapping, there you go. Have greater heroism.
The orcs fashioned this wing into a makeshift living quarters.
Alright, not that one.
Resentment brought these weapons to him, letting you any further as the insect slumps to the ground. Sudden click catches your ear.
There we go. I grabbed the key, so it's my responsibility to be in front. If you're the one lagging behind, don't grab the key. Let someone else grab the key. You have other important things to do, like if you're trapping or something. Someone else who's in a better physical position handle it.
You hear the unmistakable grunts and groans of Hobgoblins.
There we go.
What were they doing?
Easy bonus XP. As he, like, just tumbles so much faster than me. So once again, I've been bamboozled. Because I thought, oh yeah, it's a paladin. It's like, no, it's not a paladin. Well, it's a pseudo-paladin. Which is to say, it is a monk paladin. Which I'm... Sacred Fist. That's the word I'm looking for. Excuse you. I was trying to collect loot, and you interrupted me. It's very rude. Incredibly so. I thought I heard a key drop. I did hear a key drop. Just killing stuff for fun, because I don't think everyone's in yet. Valkyro is not in.
The Orc command post looms before you.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Valkyro is not here yet. Yeah. We can go in here and smite down the various extra dudes. He's hitting our paladin, who's got over 3,000 health, so we're not in any sort of danger here. Again, Sacred Fist, so not quite paladin. Pseudo-paladin. Right. But remember, you can't just finish immediately when the dot shows on the map. Because the dot shows before they're loaded in. You have to wait until you can see the dot move. I don't know if you have... It's on the second layer? He's very lost. It's like, I don't know what he's talking about with layers. Did he mix up Giant Hold with some other place? Well, he's somewhere, because he's taking damage. Okay. He says, don't wait for me in chat, so I'm like, okay. And I go to cast Thunderstroke, and just immediate negative Wild Magic Surge. Like, congratulations, you don't get to cast spells. It's like, well, that was unfortunate. Alright, well, now he shouldn't be lost anymore, since he can follow people. Okay.
These ruins have long been inhabited by this fractured remnant of the Dakani Empire.
We've got a deal then.
Gardak says.
That is a lot of health.
You've got some conspirators to kill.
With that, the hobgoblin disappears into the passage in the wall.
Oh, really? I just left at low health. Unlucky. I don't know if everyone's gonna have jump, so we'll open the door just in case. Ah, Dragon Shout, of course. I forgot. Wait, no. Is he... Ah, he is 5 Dragon Lord. a very popular split from what I understand, but it's not one that I've run. Like, I've run Pure Dragon Lord, but I haven't done any of the various, like, 5 Dragon Lord plus the other things. You get all your Dragon Lord goodies when you're actually playing a different class. Like, I see the loop that goes up now. It's like, the loop that goes up is for Crucible. Here, take that. Stand in that for a bit and die for me if you would, please. Thank you. That goes up is for Crucible. Do. There we go.
It is time to find the giant.
Took a lot of mana, but we're good. We're fine with wasting mana because the party is strong enough that I don't need to worry about it. Like, they've already cleared ahead waiting for us to have killed that. And the boss is probably going to be dead by the time I walk in there. Which is, of course, a good thing. The 2 crit multi from Dragon Lord alongside with Displacement and Crowd Control and Strength Trance is super strong level 5 split, especially if other classes can give expanded range. Well, let's see. I believe Sacred Fist does have access to expanded range via Holy Sword. Because I think, if I recall correctly, Holy Sword gives 1 each to range and multiplier, and while the multiplier won't stack, the range will work fine. Takes 14 or 15, yeah. And he has 14, because it's 5 Dragon Lord, 14 Sacred Fist, and 1 Rogue, I think I saw. I didn't quite check what the last one... Maybe the last one is Favored Soul? No, Favored Soul is a split that you do for Trance, and he's got Trance out of Dragon Lord. One Monk. Right, Monk, so that you can take your Fire Stance for extra double bonus super crit damage. Fine, fine, I'll put on my Golden Guile. Bastard.
Jorgundon, the commander of the Storm's Fist, sneers at you.
Okay. Socials done. Alright. Normal neck back on. Death Ward on. Now we can buff. So yeah, so you go in... So then you burn feat slots for Fire Stance. That's an extra multi. So you get 2 multi from Dragon Lord, 1 from Stance, you get 1 range from Holy Sword. And then you get into the stuff that gives you extra on a 19 or 20 from like Epic Destinies. Bonk.
The sign reads, Maze of Cunning.
Remnants. Monolith is fine. One crest. All right. We're not going to bother hitting him because we'll catch him in this AoE. Alright, so we don't have that crest, so we're going to have to come back to this side, which is fine.
The horn rests on a pedestal.
Okay. Oh, he already got it. Okay, so we're on K. Oh, I got caught on something and I couldn't get the dash. You can get through this on a single pull if you hit it at the right angle. Alright. One more on K to get me out of here, and then we can place our crests. We actually asked in chat if anyone knew the maze. It's just like, I do. I have learned the maze. Well, I've learned one way to do the maze. There's more than one way to do it. My way is the cheating way. And then there is another way, which is the correct way, which involves using the H lever. They opened I to let me through, but they I guess they knew that this has to be closed at the end, but they didn't realize I needed to come back this way to place crests. And we're just gonna let the person who can pick grab the. Okay, yes. So they did grab it. I was like, wait a second. Did they just do the... Did everyone assume someone else would grab the horn? And no. That is not a problem we're running into, which is nice.
Gilded dragon head next to strong currents tug at your feet as you step into the water.
Here we go.
The sign
So there's someone already in the Chamber of Agility, which is fine. We get to put on our Golden Guile again. Oh, never mind. Someone already did it. Excellent. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, Horn of Agility located. What's my wisdom at? 25. Nothing to really write home about.
The floor of this hallway has collapsed. The broken bodies of several orcs lie below.
Oops. Did not have Featherfall on. Alright, off we go.
The test of instinct has reset.
Now, how far behind I get is entirely dependent
Test of instinct.
on how lucky they get on the test of instinct. If they'd gotten it first shot, I'd be way behind. But, oh, they got it.
Of instinct
never mind.
Reset.
I heard the door and I was like, ah, they must have gotten it. No. No, no such luck.
The test of instinct has reset.
What does this plaque say anyway?
The test of instinct has reset.
One who trusts in their own wisdom shall pass through the halls of faith, but only one who trusts in the wisdom of their allies shall enter onto the door of truth.
Reset.
I wonder if there's a mechanic there that you get better odds if different people read the book instead of the same person reading the book 3 times. Oh well. We will figure it out.
Your
Well, we won't have to figure it out.
on a lectern.
For the speedrunning contest, the answer was wisdom is a dump stat. Get your guaranteed 100% chance. G3. One, 2, 3. Is no one done red? Someone said they were at blue.
As the puzzle wheel clicks into place.
I don't know exactly how long you have, but we were probably pretty close there. Because, like, no one was on red.
7 signal crystals.
And they went for an early pull, like, before stuff was dead. Which is not a problem. It's totally easy. Put stars down, please? I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe they mean the ladder? Like they misspelled stairs?
Water emanates from below.
Yeah, they're already in. Alright, there we go. We saw we had a bad magic surge, so we were like, you know what? I'm gonna pop that early. Alright, there we go. You found the horn. And now he just needs to come back around. Around here, and then here, and then here, and then here, and then to us. The Noble Order of the Unicorn. Also, subpar is a max level guild. Co-figure. Sorry, ladder, no star kick. Alright. This looks like a English as a second language issue. Well, I say issue. It's not actually an issue.
Hobgoblin furiously bangs an alarm as you approach the arena.
Oh, I am out of dash charges. Unfortunate. Alright. We do not need more spell points for this fight. Mostly because we're in a full 6-man party. And as is often the case with full 6-man parties, most, if not all, people in the party could solo. So you can get away with going in with low spell points, because why not? You're not going to run out, and even if you did, other people are going to kill it before you would get a chance anyway. Oh, I guess one reason that he is that much stronger is that he is level 28, whereas I am level 21. How's everyone else? 28, 28, 23, 28, and Dambrath I don't know. So yeah, I guess I am in here kind of early. These are base level 24 quests. Hooray! Everything's dead. As we get the packs. What was that? I want to say 12 minutes? It was pretty fast. Yeah. 12:15. It's not, you know, sub 8 minutes, but then again, we're just doing normal speed things, not speedrun optimization things. Oh, Madstone. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Madstone into trolls into Minotaurs. Let's see. We'll double recall because I think I got the teleport points. Probably. I probably got them. However, because it is Madstone, and Madstone does take a while, this is an excellent window for us to take level 22, so we don't cap. Especially since we had to recall the town anyway. We're going to take 22, we're going to get more crit damage on our lightning. And that'll be good. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be good. Sure. I'll take a hole. This hole is the hole that's just for me. Advance to the next level. Epic spell power. Electricity. Thank you. Right, right. You have to talk to her first, then he'll teleport you. But once again, we don't have a lot of useful things to spend our destiny points on yet, so I'm fine just cashing them until we get to 23. Storm's Heart. Storm's Heart is what we want. No Kmart. It's like, I want C1. It's like, do not send the Sacred Fist to defend the second point. That's just harassment. It's like, oh, you're melee? How about you go to the one that sucks if you're on melee? Like, no, we're not doing that.
On a bluff high above the giant chieftain, a red crystal radiates malign magical power. Quarrel looks down at you expectantly.
What are we on? 4. Okay.
An insane fire burns in the eyes. The last giant, his mind warped utterly by the madness spell. The seer stands before the southern crystal, waiting.
No, he doesn't. He's not here at all. You have lied to me, narrator. I haven't been this lied to since the narrator told me that I had authority.
From the crater floor lies ahead, a shimmering
I find it funny how the meme of that word has changed, because Baldur's Gate 3 has given it, we'll say, new life and new civilizations. Whereas before, if you were gonna joke about authority, it would probably be South Park related, like respect my authority. When he gets to be a cop in one episode, I don't know. It's been a long time. Go away. Leave me alone.
The gate opens, and a maddened giant seer comes charge. A gateway slides open, and beyond, a moving giant.
You know what I should do before I do these? I should put up defenses. Specifically, the defense that I should put up is Death Ward. because I'm very confident that they can drain me.
These guardian, the madness overcame me. The seer turns to you. I will start the ritual now.
So yes, we did skip ahead because we're in a group. It's one of those skips that is useless if you're solo, but you know, if you're not solo. Then it is useful. Because the problem with it is you still have to defend all three. So skipping ahead to the second one, if you haven't done the first, doesn't do anything for you. It's just like, congratulations, now you have to backtrack. That's worse.
A bright cascade of lava plummets from a height. Below, it forms a river of heat that wells into the crater's gut.
Alright, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful here. Because I am not just on R4, but we are under level, as we mentioned a bit ago. So, being only level... What level is this again? Yeah, only level 22 in a level 26 quest, I think. Because base 24, and then you go up from there. The +2 for Reaper.
Crystal must be destroyed, says the seer. The seer turns to you.
All right.
Do the ritual. You keep me safe.
Stop that. The Plague Reaper just charging at me. Yeah, and he's gonna take a ton of damage because I was distracted by the fact that I had a Plague Reaper on me. That does dampen my ability to do other things. Plus, the first wave, generally having like 3 dudes come at the same time, is usually one of the harder ones. I thought I saw a soul down here. Oh, there's one up here.
Pant from beyond the open. Another crazed storm's heart falls.
Okay.
There are surely more, but at least their number has been culled.
That was the wrong
The
button.
seer calls out, keep them at bay.
Alright, there's a soul down there.
Though these skeletal enchanters did not cause the Madstone spell,
Okay.
my ancestors'
soul.
bones grumble.
Toss some heals on him.
Made to fight against me. Time
Should be another guy up top here in a second soon as well. Getting a lot of good use out of Thunderstroke here, but it is draining my mana significantly.
almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer.
Stop that. You also stop that. He's... No, damn you. He was almost done. But no, Champion Minotaur, and now I can't do it anymore. I don't have enough spell points for another round.
The seer grunts in pain. Too much. I must start again.
Yeah. Points to handle.
The seer grunts in pain. Too much. I must start
The fact that there is still no one here is surprising to me.
turns to you. The seer
Like, I think everyone just assumed that I had it completely under control, and I do not. No, I don't believe I am able to cast invisibility on him. I think they take that out for epics. Like, if I cast invisibility here, where'd I put it? There? Nope, doesn't land on him.
The seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
Did I get help? No. No, I have not received help. Likely, before it finishes.
The seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
Ah, there we go. Never mind. Oh, damn. I was like, oh, I got help. It's like, no, I don't have help. I have a corpse. Corpses are notoriously not useful in defending things. But I can res him once he gets into range properly.
Almost done.
Okay.
The seer screams. Not much
Stop that.
longer. The seer grunts in pain.
Yep, no.
Too much.
Yeah.
Must start again.
Yep. I did not manage it, and now I'm definitely completely out of mana. Alright, did it land?
The seer grunts in pain. Too much. I must start again.
Yep. I've got to go grab a shrine. Or at least walk through the doors a few times.
The seer grunts in pain. The seer looks very weak.
Yeah. I'm surprised that of the full 6-man party, 0 came to 2.
Stop this. The seer grunts in pain. Too much.
C2 need help. Really, you're asking that now? I said in chat that I needed help like 5 minutes ago. My brother, you are not paying attention. Like, I was very clear that I needed help. Oh well. I do appreciate that they trusted me with it, but all it takes is basically not getting crits when 3 guys come in at the same time, and
The seer grunts in pain.
wow. Wait, there were 2 people there.
Start again.
I thought with the 2 people there, they would definitely be able to do it, but alright, it's alright. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. We will have 3 people. We will be able to manage it. Like, now you're asking if we need help. It's like, I said I needed help 5 minutes ago. Now we have multiple people here. He is hurt, though.
The seer calls out. Keep them at bay.
Alright, we're gonna try to see if we can top him up. 'Cause he gets wrecked incredibly quickly on Reaper. Just so quickly. They come in, if a champ comes up to him and gets just one of the like triple attacks off, then he's just toast. He's gone. Go. Honestly, if we were on even slightly lower Reaper, like R2 instead of R4, so my Thunderstrokes would essentially be guaranteed one-shots, instead of having cases like this where I have to rotate spells.
Almost done, the seer screams. Not much longer.
Then it would also be a different scenario, but you know. I am also kind of wasting spell points by going for the big hits. Okay. Well, our Warlock did manage to grab the optional for us, so that's nice.
The seer looks dizzy.
There we go.
I could feel him, the caster of the spell. He, just in time, says whirl. Look, the gate to the spire's gone down, and a horde of maddened monsters
Okay,
is coming.
now we get to
for
fight
it.
the Warlock. As he tumbles away to victory. I do not have that many tumbles. In fact, I can have 2 tumble charges, and they don't recharge extra quickly or anything either. The odds of the boss being dead by the time I get there are extremely high. Extremely high. Oh. I didn't. It was alive enough that I could aim a spell at it, but not alive enough that the spell completed. He did die mid-cast. Oh well, that took a while longer than it needed to be because I wasn't able to pull off the solo defense on the second guy. So a bit of miscommunication. Wait, do you need help? After I'd asked for help? Is it's kind of funny, but what I should have done is once I realized I was solo, it's like, hey, could I get like one more here? Even if I was confident that I could do it, just a bit of a safety fallback would have been prudent to ask for, and that one's on me for not asking for it. Just because I should have known that it's like, oh wait, if it does reset, I'm going to run out of spell points. This isn't like being here on an Inquisitive where I can just shoot everything as it shows up infinitely. So, it is just something that I'll need to keep in mind in the future. It's just like, hey, don't take the arrogant way, take the safe way. So I just ask for help. Sometimes, you know, that's really the best way to do things in general is, even if you think you've got it, you know, ask for help. Like, why not? Like, there's no reason to just not ask for help if help is available. Well, okay, there can be multiple reasons. Like, if you think that individuals' help would actually be a detriment, like, that's one reason. Or if there is some other thing going on where the help wouldn't actually be helpful. But in general, it's like, could you do it on your own? Yeah. But, you know, even in those cases, maybe it'll just be easier. Did we drop to R1 because that one took longer? Yeah. It's like, that one took longer, so it's just like, you know what? We're going to go for speed. Because I noticed that my spell crit for 13k, and it's just like, it wasn't doing that on R4.
The troll hurls a large bulky object into the chasm, then turns and knocks an arrow.
Fungus patch. We're rooted here for a bit, which is fine. There we go. We are not rooted anymore. Ooh, remnants. Velcro got caught. Go. Keep the dungeon alert down. Keep the boss squishier. Ah, he's like, wait, where is he? It's like, ah. He said in chat that he was messing with the red spider. So, he'll catch up. He just released. He'll be back. It is fine. Auto detect's going crazy here. Have a greater heroism. You going left? Okay, you can go left. Poke him a few more times. Oh, it's just like I was having great luck on getting all of them done first. Oh, how did I fall there? I was on the ledge. Oh well. Tiny head bump, like lag spike. Let's see. So we take a quick step back. There we go. It's just like, why is my jump not going as high as it needs to? It's like, this is fine.
A great feeling of dread overwhelms you as you approach Malthael's land.
We will trust our Sacred Fist buddy to handle himself on the final boss, and we will progress this way. Fear Reaper, stop that. We're gonna shout at you to stop, in fact. Alright. So we've got tamper bonus. Neutralization bonus. Like, I think Velk is on the way, but he's just, you know, he's running into that old problem of it's going to take me longer to run back from wherever I bound than it is for us to actually kill things. But since we're waiting on someone, it looks like it's going to force an ad on us in a second, so we're just going to run it now while we're waiting. There we go. What is this? Save my stream streak? No, we're just going to ignore that. Instead, we will keep streaming on our own stream instead of opening other people's streams. Wild, I know. But, you know, you guys did it faster than I could release. Yep, it's a fast one. Let's see, yeah, would have been faster to just come for the completion to get SP. Clear. Which is funny, because the reason that he was a little bit delayed is that he stopped to get spell points back so he could be useful. But ironically, it would have been faster for him to get his spell points back by coming here and getting refilled by the quest completing. Alright, he is in.
You have finally found your way through the
There we
labyrinth.
go. Now what order are we doing for the next set? Because sometimes it's... some people do Foundation first and some people do Pop first. Looks like Pop it is. All right. I was like, oh, I have points to spend. It's like, oh, right, wait. We don't care. We're saving our points until 23, because 23 is when they're useful. So 23 is when we get Evergreen, amongst other things. Evergreen, we get more spell powers from our cores. We get 3 to our difficulty checks for both enchantment, and evocation. So we should be good to go on that front. How many points do we even have? We've got 10 points. So yeah, we're going to spend 3 here, 3 here, 2 here, 1 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we almost walk off the edge because we stopped paying attention to where we were going. Let's do that first. And we can get back to looking at builds when we're actually leveling. Alright. So yeah, we're going to spend 3. That one doesn't actually help us any. Also, welcome back from ads on Twitch. As expected, you haven't missed anything besides us running to Pop. So that's why we hit that button right then. So we'll get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9, 10. Plus however much we want to put in other trees. I'm still not sure I like Macrotechnic as a tree, just because so much of the stuff is just not useful to me. Like, I really like having another SLA to throw, but so much of the stuff is just... it does nothing at all. He went ahead, so he's trusting me to handle this bit.
The once glowing sun of Kyrian sits lifeless at its center.
Okay. Oh, no. Stop that. Down, up, up, down. Down, up, down. And let's get rid of our green screen here. Excellent. Grab the soul on the way. Why not? Because we are never going to catch up to the guy with both like leap abilities and the default monk slash sacred fist extra run speed. Like we're just not that fast. We don't move that fast. So we're just gonna have to accept that all we have are dashes, and they are not even unlimited. Interesting. So this is apparently our Sork's favorite quest in the game.
The great door opens to the doors to the control room fly shut. A lone, chilling cackle echoes through the room.
What skulls are we on? Still at 1.
Force
Okay.
of his magic fading from the room.
It's like, wait a second. They're not turning off. Did I misread the scroll?
8 receptors cover the walls.
Like, no, we did read the scroll correctly, so
It is likely
we haven't messed up the party, which is nice. That is a good goal, I think, is to, step 1, don't mess up the party. It's like, do we have lawful? And it's like, yeah, we've got a paladin.
in the center of the
Well,
the portal
a
to the
paladin-ish.
plane of Dawnvi opens.
A
Small
fisting
doorways
paladin.
and perfectly aligned shrubberies fill the room.
Chocolate.
An old man
So I haven't really looked at what the rewards are for Night Rebels this year.
chamber is
From what I understand, you can farm some mounts,
and the
like there's
smell
that.
of decaying flesh.
but, and of course there's cosmetics, which I haven't looked at either. But in general, I just haven't looked over it. Is there anything good? Has anyone seen it? Maybe I can Google it. Alright, and we're up to a full party. If the wiki will decide to load. Oh, there's a new sentient gem. Sentient Jewel of the Black Abbot. And there is a Purple Reaper's Steed. There's an orb.
The portal to the plane of Dola may pass. All at once baptizes through the dead. As the last of the dead are laid to rest, the room returns to its original state. The orbs at the back of the room are
Okay.
no longer engaged.
Touch of Spring. How much does that give me again? Oh, that's right. It gives me actually a significant boost of universal spell power.
The chamber marked by the symbol
Okay.
of Lamania.
We're both like, wait, am I opening?
Dead vines.
Who's pulling the lever and who's fighting? Oh, we're counting on someone else. We'll 2v1 it.
The portal connecting the maternal
Damn it. Didn't get it in time. Not quite enough burst damage. Alright, we got him.
the Twilight Forest
It took a bit because of his stupid immunity ability, but we did get him. Oh no, shrinkage! I haven't even been in the pool! That's not fair at all. Let's see, we do not need to do this one.
fills this chamber with an icy hue. As the portal to Rizia opens, a rime of frost splits quickly across the floor and walls. Warmth returns to your fingers as the final creature falls. The orbs no longer power the planar cell.
Alright, we should be good to go. have another?
The final
There we go. We got him.
sense receptor. Almost imperceptibly, a fragment of Dale core. The switch locks into place. A magical
I love how like the whole party is on the same page,
chamber.
and we're able to effectively leapfrog our way through the quest. Like as soon as I did that, there was already someone on the switch. Just works out very well. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All present and accounted for.
Snuffed out after the dark psychic energy stirs within the person. It would be safer to let Maragog collect the ancient artifact for himself.
Alrighty. Hey, we can take 23. We're not going to because the other walk-ups are right here. And we're not going to have that sort of delay going on for the whole party. Alright. We do this. We aim for this one, I think. Yeah, there we go. I think we make this jump. We do make this jump. Excellent. Even with us not being the first one out, we can still catch up a little bit. Which is what we've been doing this whole time. Because there are people with a lot better movement abilities than us. So we're just trying to catch up. Be useful as much as we can be. Which is something that's going to happen a lot in DDO because of vast differences in power and speed between different people. And by different people, I mean different characters. Well, characters and players, actually. Because sometimes it'll be character power, and sometimes it'll be like playstyle, like, are you willing to run really far ahead? Because some people don't want to run really far ahead, and some people do. So, depending on what group you're in, just figure out what your role is in that group. Are you the person leading the charge? Are you the person who is so far behind that you're just going to be trying to do what you can about breaking some boxes for bonus XP? Just do what you can, and everything will work out. We did get slowed there, so that was annoying, but in this case, we are strong enough to, especially now that we've dropped to R1 and not R4, we're strong enough to do a lot, actually. Like, quite a lot. So, when there's things like this where we're splitting, well, as you saw, I split to take care of one. And we... And yeah, and the whole party groups up. Oh, I missed the jump. This is fine. Nope, we split. Alright, as we throw out all of our spells. We're rooted in place. No, we're stoned. This is fine. Alright, D-Door. 2 quests left. So we get, let's see, this was Foundation. Now we go to Cry for Help, often just shortened to Cry. So if you see someone in game saying that they are going to cry, it might mean that they're running Giant Hold. or it might mean that they were actually trying to get some sort of drops out of Myth Draenor. Either one of those can mean that going to cry is appropriate as a response. And as they say in tabletop Dungeons and Dragons, crying is a free action. In fact, you don't need to spend your reaction on it. It's not a bonus action. It's a free action. You can cry whenever you want. You can, in fact, leave your friends behind. It is your party, and you'll cry if you want to. Right, so this is locked, so we can't really do anything. Fear Reaper. Bonk. Okay. We'll let him grab the key because he will catch up to us almost immediately. Yep. See? Already caught up.
Cries for help are close.
There we go. Trigger the floor falling. As everyone's just like, I'm gonna throw one ability, and if that doesn't finish him off, then so be it. We'll let other people handle it after that point. Oh, we got Bubble silenced. Okay. I'll grab a soul just in case. Oh, hey, he got the thing too. What do you mean I'm not facing them? I was definitely facing them. No one on this side currently. Okay, good. He said in chat that he'd pulled it, which is important here because if you've never seen this bug before, if you pull both of these levers at the same time, it can bug the quest and make it not completable. So when you're splitting, you really want to say something in chat that's like, hey, I pulled mine, or you pull first, or, you know, something of that nature. And then it all works out really nicely. Oh, I forgot that I was running with Heighten on this whole time. She's gonna go aggressive and then like immediately melt. All right. Great success. Now we just need to clear the Tor. The first room in Tor is an interesting one. Because, especially with a strong party, you're just kind of hanging around. Just like, oh, well, these guys will spawn eventually. No. Huh. So we are stuck loading. Alright, so if you don't know what I did there, so hello Needmore Chai, welcome. Hope things are going well for you. But yeah, if you don't know what we did there to get out of the loading screen, so this is a thing that's not as important anymore, but there was a time where it was relatively frequent that you would get stuck loading and you wouldn't know if you were permanently stuck or just loading slowly. Alright, and our sound has turned off, so that's not great. But where were we? Oh yes, so what you can do is, to break out of the loading screen, you just type in /logout, like the / will open your text box automatically, and then when you log out, it'll open up that confirmation box for you to click on, and opening the confirmation box cancels the load screen. And then you could look at your logs, and if it said recovering from a failed teleport, well, you're stuck, you need to restart. And if it doesn't, like it didn't just now, then you know it's like, oh, it's just being slow, I'll get it in a second. Is it /logout or /quit? I did /logout. It might be one of those cases where like either one works, because that is often a thing that happens where you do the thing and they have aliases for commands that it will be either one. Okay, which person did I forget to talk to trigger the tour? Because it should be the dude walking in circles here who gives the epic tour. Okay. Or maybe it's the guy right next to it who does epic tour? Maybe that's my confusion. Maybe it's the guy walking around base is heroic, which I'm not flagged for. Or I am flagged for? Ah, there it is. Excellent. Return. But yes. So, yeah, we're rank 13, so we're not worried about overcapping here. But yeah, this is interesting because if you are something like Inquisitive or Insta-kills, then everything just falls over. Like, I only got one of those kills that you just saw me cast spells at, and I didn't get that one either. Oh no, I did get that one. Okay, I didn't see a damage number, so I thought I missed it. Oh, they were in way before me while I was running around in town trying to make sure I had it unlocked.
The attack lies the way east is sealed with some ancient giantish magic.
Alright. Does this reach? It doesn't reach as well as the crossbow does. It's just funny that we are relatively strong, and it still feels like we're getting carried just because of, like, move speed stuff. Like, I could totally kill these guys if I were up there. Or if I had, like, the range. But nope, everyone else is killing stuff first. So, we'll just call it teamwork and be good. Yes, we're going smoothly. We're going to get a big power spike after this when we take 23 and actually spend our 11 destiny points. Also note that this can come as a surprise in epics, and it's a surprise because they operate different than heroics.
You find a crevice
But if you are holding a level in epics,
free of the narrow
you still get your points. Like, so if you are, like, capped in Epic, or sorry, if you're capped in Heroic, and then you take your level, you will get 4 more points, because you don't get them until you take level. If you're capped in Epic and you spend all your points, you don't get any more points, because it made them available to you already. Which is kind of odd. I don't know why that is, but I know that it is. So, that's just something to keep in mind, that just because I'm overcapped and it says, oh, you have 11 points, that's not, oh, I'll take level and I'll have, like, 13. No, no. It's showing me the sum total that I already have. Pretty sure everyone is in. There we go.
In the cloud of madness leaves his eyes.
And we're not going to do dragons because, you know, who does dragons? Well, besides cars. Obviously cars. Let's see. Oh, wait, I didn't check. I wanted to look at kills because I didn't think I got that many. Yeah. See, the Kmart, the one with the crossbow, very, very good at being in the middle of the gauntlet. Dragons? Yeah, I know. I wanted only dungeons. I want dungeons and more dungeons. That's what I signed up for. So, where are we? That's right. So we finished that. We're not going to turn in the saga immediately, I don't think, because there's still a lot of low-level stuff we haven't done. But we will go and take 23 and spend our points. And then figure out where we want to go next. Or if we want to go somewhere next. We got a little bit of time. Not a ton. You, give me my extra health. Thank you. Finish. Okay, we take the cores, because cores give us more spell points. Wait. We want heart. Firelight, positive, or acid, poison, force. Yeah. We'll take heart. We'll take that. And then, we take evergreen. We take... make thunder snow better. Then, let's see. We don't have enough points for tier 3s over here, so we'll take tier 3s here. We want enchantment. Right. Enchantment here, and then we want... Nope, that's imbue dice. We want evocation here. There we go. And there we go. Points spent. We also have eschew materials now, so we can go sell all of our spell components, which is just a lovely convenience feature. Alright, so we have Lost Thread, we have Belly, we have Stormhorns. It is very early for me to be doing Stormhorns. Obstructing the orcs. Oh, we could hit that up. Sell. Alright, so yeah, we can sell all of this now. And more of these things, more of these things. I will, at some point off stream, clear more inventory space by actually going and feeding this stuff to sentient stuff and things of that nature. But for now, 30 slots will be enough. And yeah, we'll hit keep on the Borderlands. Let's see, so we'll go from here. This was an extra step I did not need, because the teleporter can take me to Gatekeeper's Grove. Gatekeeper's Grove. I do like how they actually made the Gatekeepers the portal place because they're the gatekeepers. They keep the gates. Go figure. Okay, which one is Orcs? It's on the north side, I think. On my way. So, wait, did I pick up anything else that needs to go onto bars? Let's see. Alright, so we get double damage on Thunder Snow. We have our temporary spell point proc. We have more to DCs. And we have, let's see, we have Issue, we have another affinity, and we have...
Small, squalid cave
Okay.
entrances dot the ravine walls. These must be the Caves of Chaos, where the cultists
that's
and their
kobolds.
monster allies have
I think
made their
Orcs is
beds.
directly above it? Or it might be the one to the left. Orc Caves. That's the one. I'm kind of surprised that I got here before they finished, because these are very fast quests. Oh. They finished as I zoned in.
The lever clicks into place, and the sound of grinding gears can be heard somewhere in the cave.
I thought because they were still in that I had actually made it in time for the XP, but I did not.
Grinding gears can be heard once again as a gate opens somewhere in the cave.
This is fine. Did I even get here in time for loot? I did. Gossamer gloves. Sure, why not? Nope, nothing that useful on them. Then again, mine aren't useful either, so parrying ghostly and insightful dodge? Sure. Might be better. But then again, it might not. Actually, how is our dodge? We're wearing robes. 10% to dodge, max 30. So even with my Reaper points, we're not maxed on dodge. So I guess we'll put those on. Increase our dodge chance. We go from 18 to 20. Ooh. We get songs. Songs are nice. And Death Ward.
Most of the kobolds scramble to defend their cave at the side of it. One of them will scampers away. You slide through the muck and refuse into a pool of stagnant slop. It's just not good.
We did not stop the runner. Unfortunate. Someone actually fell in the hole. Which, to be fair, I fell in the hole my first time here, but, you know, that's a little different. Well, it's not that different, I guess. The funny thing is, the first time I did these quests, I actually read them. And the quest text, if you haven't actually paid attention to these ever, the quest text for this quest explicitly warns, it's like, caution, the entrance might be trapped. Or will probably be trapped. Anyone want this enchanted horseshoe? I've already got a fast mount. Yeah, we'll toss it to the druid. Just in case they need it. There we go. So, yes, you can pick that door. It's not one of the quest required.
An elderly kobold rouses the tribe for battle to defend their home. Kobolds that rise are stronger and more cunning than the ones you fought before.
Easy 16k. It finishes once we walk into that room. I don't know if they knew that or not, but they did choose to finish. Alright, out we go. This is fine. And I have not grabbed the quests for these, which means we don't get the end rewards. Shunned capital. Oh, okay. We're going for the owlbear first. I usually do this one after dropping down, but either way really works. This is probably a better way to do it, especially in heroics, where the last quest is a different level. So this way you actually get through all your level 1s before you go to the level 2. Go figure. Stupid electric immune mobs. Making me have to actually think.
The cult of evil chaos has set up camp in this planet, with the goal of capturing and killing the beast that lives within it.
Stop that. Stop running around. Seeing a lot of evergreen procs, which I like. Yes, I feel much stronger. Well, I was gonna say I feel much stronger now that I picked up the stuff at 23, but part of that is we have gone from base level 24 quests to base level 20 quests, so it was always going to feel stronger.
Skittering vermin inside the cavern chamber ahead. You can also see the medicine assembly much larger.
He made the reflex save and still took that much damage. Took 8k when he actually made the save. It's a lot. Okay, so owlbear is done. Now we should go up and around. Probably. Hopefully. Maybe a little. I don't know. Twitch, what are you doing? Why can't I see the ad manager anymore that tells me how long I have before you force an ad to run? Like, excuse you. This is good information that I would like to have. Thank you. That's it for you. Okay. Alright, so Bard is done. I'm good to finish out. Alright, door key down.
The lock on this stout door does not have a key. The guardroom door opens with the squeal of metal.
Wait, why am I
metal.
moving so much faster?
The guards on the far side.
It's not my normal move speed. Maybe I got the zippy surge. Iron key. Oh, so he took the You know, I've never really found a use for that spell. I forget what it's called. It's something storm, where it's like random lightning bolts and it deafens, which is not a very common debuff that people have access to, but it's also not super strong. It's like, oh, you get this special unique thing that other people can't do, and it's just like, yeah, but did anyone want to do it? No? Okay, well then it's not really as good now, is it?
You hear the sounds of
This wolf is casting a lot of spells for being a wolf. Which sounds like a weird sentence to say, but normally if someone is a wolf, I expect them to be doing more biting and less spell casting. Like if they're doing casting, I usually expect them to be in one of the elemental forms. Alright. Let's focus up a little bit so we don't waste people's time. And hopefully it shows us all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hooray! Okay. We turn the corner. We do that. That. Stop that. Oh, I mistook it. I thought it was a different door. Yay, evergreen. So much sustain. It's very nice. Oh, we're dancing. Let's stop dancing.
The wall in the armory slides open, making barely a sound. The hobgoblin chieftain lurches out of his throne with a roar. The hobgoblin chieftain slaps
17k.
dead.
And out we go. We're not going to bother cleansing the packs because we can cleanse it by leaving. So I'm guessing we're going to keep going, but I have no idea. I didn't grab quests, so I can't even... And he didn't grab the quest either. So I guess he was red dooring as well. All right. Excellent. So we joined in for a couple quests here. Let's take a quick look at what groups are available. We have Battle for Eveningstar. We have Lines of Supply, Stormhorns. We have Orchard. We have Chains of Flame farming. And... yeah. Well, it's getting close to midnight, so I think we might just call it here. Because if we start a whole nother chain, that's probably at least a half hour, 45 minutes. And that puts us a little late for our stream time. So let's check something real quick. Let's see. I need to actually watch more people so that I know who to raid out to. I'll put that on my to-do list. But for now, we don't really have a lot of people here, so we're just gonna do that thing we're not supposed to do, where we don't raid out, and we rob ourselves of any opportunities for any of that whole networking stuff. So, this is where we do our sign-off call to action stuff. Thank you for being here. If you've enjoyed your time here, as I have enjoyed my time here, you can click on the buttons that do the things, whether that's the subscribing or the following or whatnot. You know what they do. You've been on the internet. And as you have been on the internet, you know that there are many, many different options for entertainment. So I appreciate you choosing me for your entertainment this evening. We have not learned a whole lot today as far as our knowledge acquisition goes. We did get a good feel for our new buttons and all for our electric stuff in Epics. And we did not actually take any ad self-care breaks, which is a problem with these more multiplayer games, which is we don't get to do our thing where we take care of ourselves by standing up and walking around instead of staring at a screen for the whole time straight. So I will have to probably make my own parties instead of join parties to help resolve that in the future. But for now, thank you again to everyone for being here, for spending your time with me. I hope everyone's taking good care of themselves like we are now by choosing, instead of another whole set of quests, that we're going to log off and get sleep, because sleep is important. We're going to eat more, we're going to sleep more, and we're going to have a better time overall because of it. With that said, I hope you all do the same.